Hey people, it's FIFA 11 Skills Fan here, or Leechman, and I want to say thank you for stopping by and checking out my video so far about the NBA playoffs. The first round is coming to an end on either Sunday or Monday, and I will try to get together with Beef and Geek again to try and do the next round, which is the conference semis. I hope y'all have learned something throughout this entire series that we did, and I appreciate y'all watching each and every one of the videos if you could. But even if you were able to just watch one, I still appreciate you. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll talk to y'all real soon.
All right.
Peace.
So I think we're ready for the next series.
Which one do you want to go with first? Lakers, Golden State?
Yeah, go with no. Go with Rockets, Trailblazers. I think actually. Save the best for last.
Okay. I feel this. Well, because Trailblazers is gonna win this series.
Oh.
Probably in 5 games, 5 or 6 games. I'm going with 5 games.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I got Portland in 5 too.
Now, honestly, when I came into this series, I was thinking the Rockets are gonna take this away because if you look at the two main guys, Dwight and Harden, those guys people don't realize have finals experience. Not just playoffs experience, finals experience. You got Dwight, who was in the finals a few years back on the Magic, and people forget that the Magic were in the finals. and then you got Harden, who obviously was on the that Thunder team back when they were making that first run towards the playoffs in the NBA Finals. So, I mean, they have NBA Finals experience, but I did not expect them to collapse like this. And I don't even think they collapsed, honestly. I think that the Trailblazers just came to play like they did in the beginning of the season. And in the beginning of the season, we know how Trailblazers played. They were unstoppable.
That's true.
I think they're just a little too long, man. I mean, Aldridge. Then you got Lillard, like Lopez. I think they're just the way they're spreading the floor on Dwight and Harden. I mean, you can't have those lackluster defensive collapses like Harden has and expect to beat Trailblazers.
I feel more than anything, it's not even that. I feel even less than experience. This round is going to come down to coaching because they're both kind of young teams. So it's going to be what changes do the coaches make as the series goes on. Because right now, they can't stop either Dwight or Aldrich. So it's just kind of both of them are just going off. So it depends on who decides to make the first big move to completely change the series. Because both teams are basically even, minus the fact that Harden just decides not to show up every game.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So I think that was pretty self-explanatory. Next series, Clippers and Warriors.
Oof. This is tough. This is good.
This one breaks my heart, man. I don't like the Clippers, but I'm choosing the Clippers in 7. I think they're gonna. I mean, even turnovers and all. Like I don't know if Golden State has what it takes to beat them in a full series. I think they can steal a couple of games, but I don't know if they can get 4.
Huh. Man, I'm going with the Warriors. Well, this is less than a head pick, and this is more of a heart pick because I like the Splash Brothers, and I want to see them move past this round. So, although I know the Clippers have just a better front court to deal with the Warriors, and if their shots aren't falling, Warriors are gonna lose.
Yeah.
But I'm picking the Warriors just because it's gonna go 7 games, that's for sure. But it's gonna be a heart. I'm picking with my heart, not my head in this one.
All right. So Warriors in 7 and Clippers in 7. I'm gonna go with a series tie in 8. No, I'm just no, man. This series is very, very interesting, but I really can't go with the Warriors unless it comes down to Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
I do not think it's going to come down to Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson. I just can't. I can't see it. They're too young. They have to get more experience to be those guys in the playoffs. I mean, it's one thing in the regular season. It's one thing to be in the regular season and make those shots, but in the playoffs, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different scenario. And Iggy, I trust with those shots. Curry, I don't. And I'll just be honest about that. And then you got...
You trust Iguodala more than Steph Curry?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. In the playoffs, absolutely.
All right.
But then with the Clippers, you got Chris Paul, obviously, and then Mr. State Farm, assist. Then you got, and by the way, I want to buy those State Farm Jordans. Those look nice. But then you got Blake Griffin, obviously. He's good. This has been really great this year. Then you got DeAndre Jordan, who can't shoot free throws for his life, but still, as much as we hate to admit it, has really developed into an outstanding player outside of free throws.
He's not just a Skywalker / high flyer anymore. He's now a
rebounder.
He can rebound. He can play good defense.
He led the league in rebounding, man. I mean, and he didn't just lead the league in rebounding. He led it by a full rebound and a half.
It was like the first thing I heard some analyst was talking about. He said that the first thing Doc Rivers said to him was like, dude, you can be the best defensive player in the league, and you should be winning defensive player every year and being like a top rebounder every year.
Yeah.
So, and then you can see just after 1 year, I'm saying after another year, I mean, the Clippers are going to run through the West, minus OKC standing in their way. But... just because, Doc Rivers with that team, with Chris Paul, the floor general, come on now.
I don't know about that, man. I think Blake Griffin plays too soft, man. I'm on that bad, I think he plays too soft.
You know what? I think that the Clippers will run through the West eventually, and the only reason I'm saying is because I do think that either Durant or Westbrook's going to leave, and I don't think that the Thunder are going to win a finals without both of them. But I feel like Westbrook's ego is a lot bigger than his heart for the city and the team.
Dude, they just Westbrook just signed a max contract though, so he's there for at least another 2-3 years.
Yeah, I know that. But another 2-3 years, how much really is that in the grand scheme of an entire career?
True.
Yeah.
True. But, it's gonna be... This is about to be like one of the... This is gonna be a good series. It's gonna be a really, really good series.
Yeah. I just can't wait till the finals. Ooh, I'm anxious. I don't know why
you're nervous about it or anxious about it. You're not gonna be in it, so.
Oh. Hey, don't get your hopes up, buddy. Don't get your hopes up. Those Bobcats are coming.
It's okay. After we bring out the broom and clean up a little bit, we'll be waiting for you in the next round. It's all good.